My name is Gatimu, and I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I was born in 1985, and I've been eating bananas since 1990. It's true. We're at Oregon State University. It's become a home away from home for me. Yeah, we're headed into Kelly Engineering Building. This is sometimes my inspiration for doing good work because it can become quite tedious trying to do the same thing over and over again, but I've been blessed with a nice space to do my work in, and I do enjoy my time here most of the time. Yeah, so lots of hours, months, and years logged in here. I started grad school in 2010, so I'm coming up on 7 years of a master's degree and a PhD degree. It sometimes feels like a long time, and sometimes it feels like time is really rushing by, especially when the deadlines are flying by. The milestones are there for me to look at, and I have some more to look forward to. Not very many left now. I'm on the home stretch. We are at the Nelson Fraternity. It's been my home for about 5 years. It's full of Nelsons and internationals, including myself. We also have a guy from Sri Lanka, 2 Chinese, and an Ethiopian. I was lively in here, not a dull moment, guaranteed, or your money back. I remember back in 6th grade, I decided I would not be a teacher. I was determined not to undergo the pain that I saw our teachers having due to the problems our students would cause. Of course, I didn't see the other side of it, which I'm now discovering by teaching an algebra course to college freshmen. It started as a means of funding my PhD research, and that was just it. But then, slowly but surely, and still, I'm discovering some really quality moments beyond just disseminating math knowledge.
Ha! Disseminating.
I don't know. That's really, because if you think about it, all you're doing is just disseminating the knowledge. It's just, here you go. Here's your knowledge. I feel more and more part of these students' lives. It's not just, hey, look at me, I have the mathematical authority, listen to me and you will pass. That's still important, but being a part of these students' lives has been really something unforeseen, something I did not see all those years ago when I was a student myself. After leaving Kenya, there was a sudden sense of independence, which made me grow into my own potential. My personality really developed. Meeting new people became a very active process instead of something to run away from. My brother, he champions that side of us, whether it's with people or animals, himself, he just embraces it all. He just embraces life. This is my brother holding a baby alligator at work. Someone once said he needs to be served life with a teaspoon because he eats too much of it. And I truly enjoy having him around me. He really underscores parts of me that I don't realize, and vice versa. It's a dimension of my family that's very dear to me. I don't have any other siblings. We had just the 2 of us.
No, honestly, we don't. What was that?
Yeah, I have been told that I make strange noises with my mouth. It's often something for fidgeting with, like, or oh, that's some of my favorite ones. At the conclusion of my undergraduate career, the next step was grad school, and I had my sights set on USC. Unfortunately, there was this issue with immigration due to an error they made, and I would be forced to renew my visa by going home, etc. Just a whole mess. And what seemed unfortunate, during my graduate school at OSU, where I did my undergrad, it actually ended up triggering some really memorable events, including rededicating my life to the Lord, building a community that's been dear to me all these years, and discovering different things such as my passion for dancing, the outdoors, or even teaching the math class, which I never thought I would ever do. I was blindsided, really. I do have pretty stretchy skin. This helps with the facial expressions. I didn't realize it until someone pointed it out, but my skin just keeps going and going, and yeah. One of my favorite memories about Corvallis is when a lot of the circles that I'm involved in came together to support me in a competition, dancing with the OSU Stars. Apparently I was deemed as a star by the University Ballroom Dance Club and community, and went on to win the championship, and that really cemented what Kavalis has become for me, seeing all the different people that I'd met here come to support me and just show their love. This photo was in the front page of the Barometer, the OSU newspaper.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun.
Transitioning cultures between Kenya and the US is something I took all in stride at the very beginning. There were some cultural conflicts and some homesickness, and I thought these are minor issues to get over. And you'd think after 10 years it would be really easy, but it's been getting harder, especially when I visit home. My love for my country has been intensified, especially when I do see my parents, because the years I spend apart from them, I've been home 5 times in the last 10 years, an average of 2 months or less. Being so far away from them for so long made me realize how much I take for granted their company and their love. It's become harder and harder to be away from them and from my country in general. My brother's convinced I haven't changed at all, for as long as he remembers. After doing my PhD, the next logical step would be to work in industry or a research institution. But that's just going through the motions. I want to do more. I want to give kids a reason to dream, help them interact with real-world problems. To do this, I want to do something like educational camps back in Kenya. And not just Kenya, but wherever this incentive may take me. I could start doing this in the US and broaden my net or my network that way. But having been from Kenya, I think that's a wonderful thing to do. And I want to be part of the solution and not the problem, because Kenya is in a dire situation in a lot of ways, economy-wise, etc. When a lot of people think of Kenya, either as visitors or as people trying to get away from it, Kenyans themselves, there's this issue of lethargy and corruption and all these ills. But let's not forget that there's an up-and-coming generation that's like a clean slate that can start to work against the Malay that is absorbing a lot of bright minds, and I want to be part of that positivity. That's a good one for springtime. It's for scratching my throat, believe it or not.